Okay, good morning everyone. So this tutorial will be the last tutorial about modeling. And so for today, we are going to finish the base of the music box. So first things, let's delete the default cube and press N to turn on the right side panel. Don't forget to turn on your shortcut view R. And for today, we still will using boot tools. So go to Edit, Preference, Add-on, and let's search boot tools. Make sure you have to check this one. So let's start the class for today. So for today, I think it's very simple, so we don't have to use the reference image. Let's press Shift A to create a cylinder. Let's enlarge this one, press S for enlarge, and press S again to flatten this one. So once we finish, don't forget to apply the transformation. Make sure the scale has go back to the default setting. Let's press Ctrl A to apply all transform. Set the setting, go back to the default setting. And then press Tab key, go to Edge, choosing the edge, press Shift and Alt key to select the ring, both the up side and the bottom side. And then press Ctrl V and using your middle mouse button to increase the segments. Once you finish, just click and press Tab key again, go back to object mode. And using your right mouse button to select this one and using Shape Smooth, make this one smoother. So for now it looks fine. But we also need another plate on the bases so that we can put our model. So let's press Shift again, or let's just copy this one. Let's press Shift D, copy this one, but press ESC to leave the object in the same positions. And let's press G and Z to move this one up. Press S to scale down. Press G and Z to move this one down. Okay, for now it looks fine, but actually I want to make this one probably more flattened. So press slash on your keyboard to hide all the other things. Go to front view and go to edit mode. Press tab key to go to the edit mode. Press vertex. Select the bottom vertex. Don't forget to go to the wireframe mode so that you can select all of them. And press G, Z to move up. Okay, press slash to call out the other object. Make sure it looks fine. Probably we have to move more, so let's press GZ again. Okay, so for now it looks fine. Let's go back to shading mode. Take a look of the result. Alright, so that's the plate for us to put the model, including building, trees, poles, things like that. Let's press tab. Go to the object mode. Maybe we can enlarge a little bit. So for the X and Y direction, I want to have maybe 0.7. And this part as well, 0.7. Okay, so it's pretty much done. So for now we have the basis. I also want to have the legs, which can adjust the height of the music box. So let's use a sphere to make that. Let's press Shift A, Mesh, UV sphere. Go to front view and move this one down. But I hope this one could be exactly on the middle of the sphere. How can we do that? Let's using the little trick cursor. So let's go to the edit mode of the cylinder and let's go to front view, wireframe mode, and let's choose in the vertex right here. Make sure you have selected all of them and press Shift and S to move the cursor to selected. So now the cursor was located in the center of the face. Let's go back to object mode again and choosing the sphere, press Shift S and again and move the selection to cursor. go to the front view. So for now, it was in the middle of the sphere. So let's move this one to the side, press G and X right here. So press Ctrl A to apply O transform and press Shift D or just using modifier. Go to modifier and let's choose in mirror modifier. Okay. And for sure you can try to mirror mode like mirror in X, Y axis or Z axis, but actually for now it doesn't have any difference because we are in the middle. So we can just apply the mirror modifier and then Shift D again, copy these things, press ESC to keep them in the same position and press R and Z to rotate them into 90 degrees. Okay, so now we have first sphere. Let's choose using Shift and the left mouse button to select all of them. Press Ctrl J to join them together. So for now we have the basis. So final part is about the trigger. I want to create a trigger on these bases. So let's go back to shading mode. Press Shift A to create a cube. Press G and Y. Move them out. And I want to flatten this one. So let's go to the front view. Press G and Z. Press S and Z. Sorry for that. S and Z to flatten the box. Press S and X to enlarge the box. And move them into the middle. Press GZ to move them into the middle. Okay, it looks fine, but probably I hope this one could insert into the cylinder. So let's press G and Y, move them inside. It looks fine for now. So for now, I want to create a hole in the middle so that I can insert a stick, and the stick will be the trigger. So let's copy this one again. Press Shift D to copy. Press ESC to leave the box in the same position, and press S and Z to scale down the height. Press S and X to scale down on the other side, and press G and Y, move them out. So now it's time to using the quick spooling tools. Select the cutting object, select the target object, press Ctrl and minus. So it's finished. Okay, so I want to make this box has round corner. So let's go to the object mode. Don't forget to apply. So press Ctrl A to apply all transforms. And if you want, actually you can apply the blend tool as well. But for now, I want to keep this one like this because probably we still have to adjust the width of the holes. So let's go to Tab key, using Tab key to go to the Edit mode. And we can go to wireframe mode, select all the edges, go to edges, select all of them, press Ctrl B to create a round corner. Alright, pretty much done. And let's jump out, go back to object mode. So for now it's pretty much finished. So let's scale down the holes. So I want to make the hole probably should be shorter. So press S and X to make this one shorter. Alright, and then go back to shading mode. For now I want to create on and off icon on both sides. So how can we do that? So let's press Shift A, go to text right here, and move them to the front. Press G and Y, move them to here. How can we edit the content of the text? Actually, just using edit mode. Press Tab, go to edit mode, and type in on, or maybe on. I want to copy one more, so let's press Shift D, press G and X, move to the other side, press Tab again, type in off. Okay, so it's pretty much finished. So let's rotate this one into 90 degree in X axis. So type in RX 90. Let's go to the front view. press G, and scale down. Okay, so move to the right position, press G and Z, adjust the height, and adjust the position, G and X. G and X. Alright, but for now they are just a flattened face. They are not geometry. They don't have any thickness. So before we finish the model, we need to apply some thickness for the model. So press G and Y and let's move them into the right positions. Probably too much. Let's press G and Y again. Okay, but we cannot apply the solidify right now because for now actually it doesn't work. They are not mesh. So we need to transform them into mesh. So let's go to object, convert, mesh. So for now they become real geometries. So we can apply solidify and increase the thickness. Okay. And actually we can join them together, press Ctrl J so that we don't have to do twice modifier. Alright, so for now last part is about to give a stick in the middle. So let's press Shift A again and create a cylinder right here. And let's press G and Y. Press S for smallest one. Press S and Z to make this one longer. And press Ctrl A to apply all transform. Let's move this one into the right position. So first things we have to rotate this one. R and sorry for that. First things, let's set the geometry origin to the center of the geometries. So origin to geometries. And let's press R. R, and I think the thing we have to do is X directions. So RX and type in 90. Right. So next part, let's go to the front view, move this stick to the center, press G and Z, move them up, and let's press Shift A again, create one more sphere, and that sphere will be the handle. So create one more UV sphere, scale down, and press G, Z, move up. And finally, G and Y, move to the end of the cylinder. It doesn't have to be exactly the center of the cylinder, but more or less. So select all of them, press Ctrl J to join them together, and move them inside. So press G and Y to move them inside. It's supposed to have some angles. So let's press slash to hide the other object. I want to go to edit mode, select the face right here, and press Shift and S, cursor to selected. Put the cursor in the center of the face. So now go to object mode, object, set origin to cursor. So for now we can rotate based on this position. So press R and Z. Now I want to rotate maybe 30 degrees. Okay, so press slash again to call out everything. So for now it looks fine. So let's just choosing this one and using shift smooth, and this one as well, shift smooth. Okay, so finally choosing this one and apply. We can delete this one now. So it's pretty much finished. So that's all of the models. For the next part we are going to do is about material setting. So make sure you get familiar with the basic modeling. See you next time.